Hi everybody, welcome back to Bring Life Indoors. It's Moira here. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're doing well and keeping warm. Keeping warm. It's still cold. It's cold. I shouldn't say it's still cold, like it's gonna get warmer in winter. I mean, we are in the middle of winter, right? So it is cold. Yeah, I thought I'll take you around my house and show you how some of my plants are doing in winter. I'm not gonna do the whole house. I mean, if I had to do that, this video would be super long, but it's just to show you, to give you an idea of how my plants are doing in winter. And somehow I feel like this winter has been super cold, but I probably say that every winter. Yeah, it's been cold. We've had worst days and better days, and hey, what can you say? It's winter, right? So yeah, I thought I'll take you around and just show you how they're doing. And I think it's a great idea actually to do. I've never thought of it, just to do like a seasonal video update as to how are my plants doing in summer, because they're definitely not doing the same as in winter, and how are my plants doing in spring, because trust me, things changes. They don't do the same as in winter or summer. And how are they doing in autumn? So yeah, I should do that more often. I hope I'll keep up with that, where just once quarterly, like once in, like now I'm doing the winter, then when comes spring, I'll definitely do another one where we talk about how they're doing in spring, right? Because the truth is, they are not doing the same. They are not doing the same. Every season that comes, conditions changes because of that season, and it affects your plants positively or negatively. So yeah, even if it's not the worst negative, or even if it's not the effects it has on your plants is not bad. The truth is, it does affect your plants, and you can see those changes and you can see those effects, right? I see them. So yeah, so maybe you are out there and you didn't know that season changes does affect our plants in the house. Now you know it does. In one way or form, it does. It might not be drastic, depending on what you do, but it might not be drastic. But there is some change of form or some effects to it, and all that. So I thought I'll take you around my house. Now, before I do that, what do I do in winter for my plants? The truth is nothing. Every season comes, every season go. I don't do anything to my plants to prepare them for season changes. I made up my mind long time ago when I started collecting plants. Actually, it was not something I needed to make my mind over. It's something I just never thought of, and I never saw the need for even. For me, plants are plants, and I believe that they will adapt to any situation or form. They will adapt to any environment. They will adapt to any conditions you give them. Just give them time, they will adapt. So that's why I don't do anything. Year after year, I've been collecting plants for years now. Year after year, I don't prepare my plants for season change. I don't move them around. Where you find them, it's where they are. If winter comes, that's where they will be. Summer comes, that's where they will be. Spring, autumn, that's where they will be. I move nothing around. If I do, it will be simply because I decided to change things up in my house, around my house, plants wise, and not because seasons are changing. So that's me. I know other people out there prepare their plants for winter. I know other people out there do move their plants around. They follow the sun in the house. I can tell you now, I've got less light in my house. Obviously, the winter sun is different from the summer sun and spring and all that. So the sun doesn't stay long in my house in winter. So I'm not out here chasing sun or light. So yeah, I can tell you now that my plants have adjusted to the environments in this house. They just know that's how it goes. That's how it goes. So I'm just gonna take you around and enough talking and show you how my plants are doing. And like I said, I'm not gonna do all of them because then this video will be too long, right? Yeah. So we're gonna start in my lounge. Yeah, you can see this is my areca plum, you know, or bamboo palm, the way, whichever way you want to look at it. And it has grown and it is continuing to grow, no issues at all. Now you will find some brown tips here and there, not quite a lot. I try to be on top of things when it comes to these plants because they don't like to completely dry out, and if you forget to water them, then you'll get brown tips and all. But it's doing well. I've never moved it from where it is. If anything, during this winter, it has grown bigger. It was not this big before we got into winter, and look how big it has gotten. I mean, it was very short, and now it's, I mean, yeah, that goes for sure that, you know, and here's the new front, or which leaf or front that is about to open. So yeah, it's doing super well. All I have to make sure that I stay on top of things when it comes to watering, no issues at all. And below it is this Chinese evergreen is also doing super well. Any new growth, I haven't, it's very slow. If anything, it's very slow. I've had new growth here and there, but very slow this winter. It's not as rapid as you would see it in summer, but there's definitely been some 2 new leaves or 3 here and there. You can see I'm getting, if I pull this out, this one is new. It came just a few weeks ago, this one, you know. Other than that, yeah. But the plant itself looks great. It looks amazing. It's doing well. No issues. Now, if you look at my plant wall, it's also doing great. It's doing great. Obviously, yeah, you'll always have to pull out yellow leaves here and there. That happens whether it's winter or summer or autumn or spring. It has nothing to do with the season. But everything on this wall is doing well, no issues. Things are growing well. I've got growth. I mean, yeah, nothing is dormant. Things are growing, you know. So yeah, no issues at all. So this wall is doing well, considering I transformed this wall. I redid this wall, if you remember, and yeah, it has done well even now in winter. No issues. Nothing has died. If anything, things are continuing to grow, you know. Yeah, and you can see how far it is going, you know. Look at this one is gone. I mean, this one has gone all the way down there. So I'm super excited for this wall and what will become of it. I might have to move some of the trailing plants around, and you know, and things like that. And things have grown. I mean, look how long this one is, the Scindapsus. So yeah, no issues. And at this corner, yeah, this is my big money plant which I got for my anniversary from my husband. Money tree. At this point we're saying tree because trust me, this is a tree now. It's no longer a pickaninny plant. And you know, it's doing well, you know, no issues, no yellowing of leaves. I haven't lost any leaves, you know. Yeah, I mean, this came in, or he bought this for me in April, and now is what? This is August, and no issues or whatsoever. And it has, you know, it has taken winter in my house super well. And here's another plant my husband bought me, Dracena. I love this plant. No issues at all. The only concern I have with it is that it looks like the new growth is a bit leggy, and like it's not as compact as how it came into the house, how it came from the store. You can see this is all new growth. This one is a bit better. It's not as leggy, but look how leggy this one is. But hey, what can you say? It's the fact is it's doing well, no issues. And I've got this rubber plant back here. It's also doing amazingly well. It's continuing to give me new growth even throughout the winter. I've been getting new growth. I'm actually thinking of chopping it to encourage it to branch out, but I'm thinking I'll wait for spring. It's around the corner, it's not far. And here's my other bamboo palm, which is also doing super amazing. I've had this plant for a long time. This is a new edition. This is a baby. Can you believe it? That this this big tree definitely started off as this somewhat, but anyway, this is a new edition, and it adjusted well to my house, during this winter. I bought it in the middle of winter, so it's doing very well. Yeah, so they are doing exceptionally well. I've had to cut out bottom yellow leaf here and there, but nothing drastic. And this is my Hoya canosa. It's continuing to grow. I mean, look at those, whatever you call these stems that are throwing themselves all over. It's continuing to grow, no issues at all. And here is my rubber tree, also adjusted so well to my house and have handled winter very well also. And remember, I chopped this, and I did chop it in, I think it was in winter, if not just before winter. And it has, during winter, it did this. I got new growth, but look where it's shooting the new growth. I was hoping it will do it. Oh, my camera. Like, opposite directions, but it's okay. I'm happy with this. So this shows you that, life does happen even in winter. Life does take place even in winter. This growth happened during this winter, and that should tell you that plants do grow even in winter. I'm getting new growth. There's a new leaf coming there, and there's a new one coming there, so plants they're doing exceptionally well. I want you to see it for yourself. This is my fiddle leaf fig, which I chopped. I did a video of that where I chopped this plant. Now, the part I chopped, and I did this in winter, the part I chopped didn't do well. I need to tell you this. It really didn't do well. I think it was way too cold for it, and it just flopped. The leaves just went floppy, and they never recovered, and it was just downhill from there. But the plant itself, there's nothing wrong. I wasn't chopping this plant because it was not doing well. I'm trying to encourage branching, and so it's okay that I lost the top plant as long as my plant is doing well, right? Because I'm trying to encourage branching. So nothing has happened just as yet. We will see. I'll continue to check on it as to, and I'll give you an update on it as if anything happens. But here is my, what is this plant again? I do have, it's a Calathea. Tinathe, I think, yeah, Tinathe, and it's also doing absolutely well. Now look at these plants. It's in the middle of winter, and they're sitting right by the window. I don't move them. I don't close my curtains. I don't do anything to to give them the best of conditions, as in like make the room warmer or whatever. I mean, it is what it is, right? It's winter and they're enjoying life. They are enjoying life. And on this side, you've got this Monstera deliciosa, which is also doing exceptionally well. And this lovely bamboo palm of mine, which I've had for years and is doing exceptionally well. No issues, the same as the others. I need to just make sure that I stay on top of things with watering. And this is my Calathea, also doing well, no brown tips, nothing. And it's right by the window. Can you believe it? So this should tell you that, plants do adjust. If you allow them to adjust, they will adjust to your conditions regardless. And this side of the room, I've got a whole lot happening, succulents and cactus and all of that. And obviously this beautiful, look how full it has become. I mean, if you've been, if you are not new to this channel, you'll know where we come from with this. I extended the moss pole of this plant and it's getting fuller and fuller and fuller, and no issues at all. I mean, the plants that are here, also by the window, they're doing exceptionally well. And if you remember, I cut down this Monstera and Adonsinai, and it's coming back, it's growing back. I just put it away from myself where I can't see it. It's hiding behind other plants for me to leave it alone and not fiddle with it. All I make sure is all I do is make sure it doesn't dry out. I water it when I need to, and it is coming back. All of that growth is new growth, what you are seeing there. So yeah, they are doing well. You look up here, this one I had overwatered this plant, and I felt so terrible. This is as a result of overwatering. This is as a result. I've been doing so well with this plant, and just this one time I gave it more than I should, and I was not happy with myself. It seems to have recovered. It seems to have recovered. We'll see, how it goes. Even this one, I had overwatered it, and then I took it out of the soil, did away with all the rotten bits, and then I repotted it and I cut away everything that was not looking great. And now I'm getting new shoots everywhere. Can you see that? It's exciting. So, you know what? All I can say is don't stress just because it's winter. Don't stress about your plants just because it's winter. Look, I'm getting new growth on this Rojo Congo. This is a new growth here that's happening here, So don't stress. Plants, I have no doubt they know exactly what to do and how to handle change of weather. Sometimes we treat them like babies, like they don't know how to handle a change of weather. But trust me when I say I've seen it over the years. I have learned to relax, learn to enjoy my plants, and know that they know what to do. They know how to handle changes of weather. I must remember this, the name of this plant. It's also a ficus. It's a lovely, beautiful plant. Let me get the tag. I'm learning to keep tags on my, it's a ficus umbellata. Yeah, that's the name of the plant. It's a beautiful plant. Yes, I've lost a lot of leaves, as you can see on the bottom. I lost a lot of leaves because then sometimes I'll forget to water it and then they will just dry out. That's what happens if you forget to water this. It doesn't like to dry out completely, so you need to be on top of things water-wise. But check this, I'm getting new growth here. It's winter, it's super cold, it's sitting by the window. I never move it. I'm getting new growth here. And yeah, so they know what to do. They know how to, look after themselves. Yes, this is my alocasia. I've struggled, this plant has struggled a bit. It really has. And the fact that I got a new shoot out here, that's amazing. So I'm not giving up on this plant. We've struggled quite a bit. I'm hoping that by when spring comes, it's gonna really, yeah, look amazing. Because these two leaves, I mean, look at this looks terrible, but I'm not cutting them off. They're not that bad. They're not that horrible. And I'm gonna get a new one is coming out from here, and once I've gotten the one that's coming out from there, then I'll cut the rest. But this one came up, which gave me hope with this plant. I almost gave up on it, to be very honest. I've been struggling with it for a while now. I can't really tell what's the issue. And here, this is my green philodendron, imperial green. It's also doing amazing, but I don't like how this leaf came out. But hey, what can I do? What can I say? Came out weird. But one thing I know I did wrong with this plant, it has been pot bound for a long time, so it will dry out so quickly, you know, and it wasn't happy. You can see this growth and this growth, these two growth. That's when I knew, Moira, you need to do something about this plant before you lose it. And I kept on pushing and pushing and pushing, you know, the whole thing of me reporting it. And eventually I decided to report it, and I realized it was pot bound. And so I'm looking forward to the new growth that's going to come out here, as to how it's going to come out. Those issues should be over now because I've given it a bigger pot, you know. So yeah, I left it too long, I must say. I left it way too long. And here is my, what do you call this? Oh, the lighting is not amazing, but this is it Bed of Paradise? Yeah, it's doing exceptionally well. It's probably dry. I need to give it water. So yeah, you look at my succulents by the window. They're also doing amazing. You know, I just make sure I stay on top of things. Now, here's a plant that is a bit struggling. This is my golden pothos, and I can tell you now it's pot bound, and I need to do something about it. I haven't wrap my head around it, you know. These leaves have fallen because then it dries up so quickly because it's pot bound. So it dries up so quickly, and sometimes I can't keep up with it. And then I start losing leaves, you know. Yeah. And I've lost so many leaves, and I've got, yeah, then it's bare from the pot until some point it's bare, and from there it's beautiful, it's amazing. It looks, I mean, look at this, it looks amazing, you know. It continues to look amazing, but then we've got a bold spot from the pot all the way down. So come spring, I'm definitely gonna chop this up and start it over and propagate all this up, you know. But other than that, everything is doing well. I've just watered this up. You can see it's thirsty. That's why the leaves are curling up like that, you know, and all that. But yeah, that's how my plants are doing in winter. And here I've got my peace lily, and which is probably dry, is droopy. I need to check on it and give it water, but otherwise it's doing well. No issues. Yeah, we do have a bit of browning here, you know. And this is my dog's tail, Zoe's tail. This is Zoe's doing when she walks and wags her tail onto my plants. There she comes, because I'm mentioning her name, and then she wakes up. I wasn't calling you, Zozo. I was just talking about you. Look at the tail. You see, yeah. Anyway, but it's doing absolutely well. And right here, we've got this is my philodendron, the heart-shaped leaf. Is also doing well on a dark spot. Not much light it gets here. There's not much light. It's very low light here. Can't even call it medium light, but it's doing well. It's doing absolutely well. And this split leaf philodendron is also doing very well. No issues. Or is it your silowam? It's doing well. No issues. More peace lilies this time. This is a different variety. You can see it's very different from the one I just shown you. I've got another one right on the other side of this table. It's also doing exceptionally well. My succulents are doing very well. No issues. And yes, another silowam is also doing well. Can you see that I'm getting new growth right there? You know, yeah. So that's all from me for today. I just thought I'll take you around my house. I always get that question as to how are your plants doing this winter, in the winter, you know, how are your plants doing? They're doing well. The only difference is the care is minimal, and that's about it. You need to be careful not to overwater your plants. I've lost 2 plants this winter from overwatering because yeah, I gave them too much, and then they were soil too long to dry out, and you know, and I almost lost one, which I just shown you that I actually took it out, cleaned up all the rotten bits, and then I repotted it. But I lost my, what was it? My alocasia. I lost it, you know. And so yeah, but that was due to overwatering, not due to winter. It was, but the thing with winter with water is just that if you overwater your plants, they take long to dry out. So make sure that there's no water standing at the bottom of the pot. And with me, that's exactly what it was. I watered and I watered where the pot was. I didn't take it to the sink to water. And I forgot to come and check once it had drunk to remove the water at the bottom and throw it out. So it sat in that water for a long time. And the plant got root rot, and the other one I lost it. I couldn't save it, and I was able to save the other one. So it does happen. But other than that, do plants survive in our homes in winter? Yes, they do survive. And do you have to do anything to help them survive? In my case, no. And I believe in most cases, if not all the cases, if you allow your plants to climatize and adjust to, they can adjust to anything. They can adjust to any environment. They can adjust to any conditions. Trust me, they can. I've seen it. I don't have grow lights around my house. I don't move my house. I don't follow the sun in winter and change my plants to try and put them where there's more sun because there's less sun coming in. I don't do any of that. I don't even close my curtains. I leave my curtains open. So my house is pretty cold in winter. My house is super cold in winter. So yeah, the temperatures here are very low. It's very cold. It's freezing in my house in winter. So, but my plants have adjusted to my home, and they do just fine. They know this is home. They know this is our environment, and they've learned to just adjust to it. So sometimes we stress ourselves with so much, forgetting we're dealing with plants that know how to function and adjust to conditions. But anyway, it's been fun. I hope this helps someone. Have yourself a beautiful day, and let me know what you think. How are your plants doing in winter?